guys, so today we are going to be attempting to change the antenna on my 03 Lexus is300. I am changing it because my antenna likes to do this little number here that I will put up on the screen, and I'm not. I have my new antenna, little pry tools, some screwdrivers, and just to touch up, so a 10mm and a 14mm. First thing that we're gonna have to do is obviously take off some of these things that are on the headliner, like the little handles, clips, and a few other things. Let's go ahead and get this off. So I'm gonna go ahead and take one of my little pry tools. Alright, now for the other side. Let me see. I mean, the best way to do it probably is to pop up both sides versus pulling it out, and then you've got it. You have a clip on the sides, on both sides, and then there's a clip on the back as well. And just so you can see it here, so those two clips, you got two clips up here and then one over here. So let's go ahead and grab our screwdriver. Don't lose your stuff either. Take these off. So that just came off really easily for me, and I can't really tell you how that goes in either. For the most part, these things you kind of just pull off, as far as I'm concerned. Now I need to take off this back guy. I just have two clips. I'm pretty sure most people have 4, actually 5. So you just gotta like pull those guys out. You just pull them out, nothing crazy to it. And then we pretty much have everything in the back off except for our little clips. So you just got 2 of them. So you're just gonna wanna slip it in between, get a hold of that, and then pull it out. So now what we need to do is just take this trim piece right here and kind of work it down a little bit. Just pull it down and it'll come right up. Now we're going to take off this. So first we need to take this and pull this off. It's just clipped in right here and here. So if you just come from underneath, it'll pop off. And you got 1, 2, I think just 2 that you need to take off. Yeah, and then it'll probably just come right off. You might have to disconnect something. If you just pull this tab right there and pull it out, it'll come right out. Alright, so just a little PSA. I think our neighbors right now have their birds outside. And so you can hear a little bit of bird ASMR. So next, we need to take this little number off. So obviously first we need to figure out how to take this off. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4 clips. So I just started from where the button was and pried at the top and then worked my way around, and then the last one just came out. And then I think this is a 14, so I'm gonna go big. Alright, and then just let them hang. Pull that out a little bit easier. So just pop those clips out on the side, on the bottom. So you pop it off, and then you got 1 screw there, 1 screw there. This guy, we just got 1 clip here, and then it is hooked up at the top, and then we got the 2 screws at the bottom that holds that in. Alright, so next we're going to take the handles off up front, and then I think we're just gonna take the trim off the sunroof, and I think we'll be able to take it off. Alright, and then I went ahead and took this side off and took the rest of that trim off, and now I think we should be able to have enough room to take the old antenna off. Alright, so now we got it down enough to take it off. There are some Velcro pieces that do hold the headliner up, so just beware that you are going to have to tug on it a little bit, but don't be scared to do it. Alright, so this is what we're working with. Our antenna is that right there. So we're just gonna have to take this off. And then you got 2 bolts there. I'm pretty sure they're 10 millimeters, but let me check. Yes. Alright. So we're just gonna loosen both of those. That one and this one. And then I'll be back. They're not really that tight, so once you get them loosened, you'll pretty much just be able to. Alright, so now we need to unclip this guy. And then we can pull the antenna out. So on the antenna, you have 2 clips. Black one just pulls right out on the old one. And then this one, pull the tab. I used a flat head and then pulled it out. And then we're gonna pull the antenna out now. First, let's go ahead and clip these in. Just here. And then this guy, put it here. Take a bolt and screw it on with it. Now to put the rest of the car together. Put it in, and then you can go ahead and screw it in a little bit with your hand. Slide it back over the handle. And this. Right, now we need to put this side back together. Alright, so now to put the seatbelt on. We can put the trim piece back on the front door. So now we're gonna get this guy back on. Alright, now to put that back. can put this trim piece back. So go ahead and hook in the top part and then clip in that clip. Alright, and then you just got those 2 screws at the bottom. Flip that boy back. Seatbelt. That's gonna need your 14. And you're just gonna take this and clip it back in. And that is back together. Now we can go ahead and put that front trim piece back on. This one right here has a little tab, like it needs to slide into something, so make sure you're doing that before putting your clips in because it won't line up properly. So we got that back in there. Now we can put the trim piece back on. And then we just got those clips back there and then that light right there, and we'll be done. Alright, so to put this back on, you just gotta clip in that clip, and then you got the 2 little screws, and then you just gotta put your cover on, and that's your last piece. Let's make sure the radio works.
Go out and get what's called a Medicare supplement to supplement what?
And she works. That is how you change your antenna and put your car back together. I mean, to be honest, that took me a little longer than I expected it to, but it took me about an hour. Not too bad. So, good luck.